Hey, Mike D'Angelo with the playlist. Jason, Samara, how the heck are we doing?
Good.
How are you?
Hey, you got a MacGruber poster up.
Nice.
You're damn right I do. I also have a Hot Rod shirt on. Yorma really.
No
you
way.
love the Yorma.
Is the MacGruber poster for Yorma or is it always up?
I have had it up for multiple interviews now,
Wow.
but yeah. So either way, I love MacGruber. I love this movie too. I've seen it twice. It's a great rewatch movie.
Cool.
I also went ahead and just this weekend watched The Trip just because like I want to see what it's based on. I want to compare the two, which can be really risky when you're doing an American remake. You're like, oh, I got to compare it to the original, which is always almost 9 out of 10 times better. But I think you guys did the amazing thing of improving on the original and really did a good job here. So congrats.
Thanks.
So when you're doing a remake like this, do you yourselves go, well, let me check out the original and see what they did, or do you not want to be affected by it at all?
No, I wanted to watch the original, and it's so good. I'm such a fan of it. So I didn't watch it too much, though, because I didn't want to get in my head about it.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, I'm such a fan. So, yeah, I hope that those guys watch it and go, hell yeah.
Yeah, same. I watched it a bunch. I watched it a bunch and like, I just felt good knowing that we were approaching some material that we had the luxury of already knowing it worked. I had never done an adaptation, but that was my takeaway from it is I thought less about like comparing them and thinking, oh, someone already did the heavy lifting of finding out if this works.
That and the couple in the original are in no way professionals, but I feel like you two are even more charmingly inept when it comes to the violence in this movie. There's just a little extra buffoonery in there, and I love that. Well, I guess how much of that ineptness was intentional in your performances versus that's just what came out of me, that kind of thing.
The stunt team was so great, and I talked a lot with them about not being, like, playing someone who's not a fighter,
Yeah.
So I really did want it to be, like, sloppy, and I think that's where a lot of the comedy comes in, when it's like, honestly, you're trying to fight, but just not very good.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody broke into my house, I would have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Zero. Let alone 3 people. I would have no idea what to do. Like, my assistant could not get there in time.
I have a bat by my bed, but I don't know what to do with it.
Just throw it in the corner, towards the noise. The level of preparation for your characters, I was just thinking, it looks like maybe at most they watched a movie about someone murdering their spouse and maybe did a couple of Google searches. How do you think they prepared? Did you kind of break that down in your head?
The one that really stuck out to me was so I thought all the best laid plans, like maybe he does have a plan that he thinks makes sense and all that. But the thing that I thought was once he puts that bag over her head, you're into something visceral and there's no way to plan for how it feels. That it's actually happening. So that was the one I thought the most about of like, oh, what is it like once you're doing it? And like, you wouldn't be able to look at it. You might look at it out of one eye. Like, so that was pretty fun of trying to figure out how a normal person would do any of this stuff.
And Samara, I read or saw an interview where you're like, well, I'm acting with Jason Segel here, so I got to do improv classes. I got to figure this out.
Yeah.
How much do you feel like that shows up on screen? Do you feel like it shows up in dialogue or the physicality or just committing in the moment? Did it make you more comfortable?
It was good timing, I think, because I've always wanted to do more comedy. Yeah. And so for fun, really, I went and did a bunch of UCB courses, which was the most whimsical part of my week. It was the greatest, and I can't wait to go back. And I'm really glad that I had that because it just made me feel a little bit more confident. Because I was like, okay, we've got SNL, we've got Jason Segel. Oh. What am I doing? So at least, I had a little, that was good.
So much of improv is just not being afraid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is like the big pitfall of improv is when people are trying to show off.
Yeah.
I think that the real magic of improv is when you're just trying to forward the scene and you're not afraid. And Samara didn't blink. It was awesome.
There's one part in the movie where I'm like, this probably really welcomed those skills, was this like grieving widow act off that you have where you're both trying to outact each other. How much of that is in the moment versus like this is really strictly planned out? Because it was.
Oh, they'd written a lot of those lines, and then Yoma just let us go for hours.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see what Jason kept saying.
Yeah, I love that it's kind of like an acception kind of thing where you're good actors playing bad actors, but you're having to do it in a very good, entertaining way. So it's like, what's the key to acting badly on camera, but in a good way?
It's so funny you asked that because that was the challenge.
It's
like,
hard, isn't it?
yeah, I actually tried to like picture people who I've seen not do good acting and just copy them.
I just went back to when I was on a soap opera. My first acting job, I was like 13 on a soap opera, and I was not good. So I just did that.
You did. It's amazing.
I'd have to say things like, Romeo, like, why didn't you call me? Like, it just was not good.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Why hadn't he called you?
Really good job.
He's probably seeing that other gal from school, you know, whatever.
Yeah, what a dumbass.
I love the tidbit in the press notes as well that Yorma made these EDM tracks that your dad comes driving in with.
Yeah.
And used some cast members. Were both of you involved in this, or was it just one of you?
I'm not.
You didn't do
There
it.
were a lot of extracurricular Yorma activities that I think were awesome, but I was like,
No.
I just want to go home. I just worked all day.
Yoma came to my house yesterday unannounced. He was like,
Right.
hey, I'm doing a bit for Instagram. Are you around? I'm like, Jimmy had to wake me up.
You had Yorma come to your place a couple times unannounced, right? To like,
Yeah. So he goes, we're going to do a track. We're going to do a track. And he lived down the hall from me in Finland. So I was like, I can't lie and be like, I have something else. So he like comes over and then he's like, okay, get onto this blanket. Here's a microphone. And then just like make stuff up for an EDM track.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going, ass. You want to see this ass?
These suckers all stayed in the same apartment building. I was like, I don't care.
far away.
Put me as far away from everybody as possible. And I was in like a little 1-bedroom cabin on a lake. I had to drive 45 minutes every morning. And at the end of the day, it was like the smartest decision I ever
Really
made.
smart. It was really smart.
Jason, last time we spoke, you said you really wanted to push the boundary of your likability by playing like more of a villain or two. Yeah. Would you consider this one of those roles, or do you have more coming up that are darker?
Yeah, this was an attempt at it, and I'm doing more. It's interesting because no matter how hard I try, I always end up so damn likable.
Even this, I like the guy.
I push and I push and I push, and people love me no matter what. But I will find my thing.
You'll turn them all.
I'll turn everyone against me if it's the last thing I do.
Samara, this is the third movie I've seen you in this year. I saw Ready or Not 2. I saw Caroline. I've seen this twice.
You did? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and you're having a baby here. So my question is, are you okay? And blink twice if you need me to call your agents or anything like that.
I know.
I'm fine. I'm technically in labor, but that's okay.
She is.
For the junket.
No, she is technically in labor right now. It's crazy that she's here.
Yeah.
I told her this for days. It's insane that you're coming today.
I was questioning whether you'd be here.
It's a good distraction. They're not that bad right now.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
Jason, I spoke with Bill Lawrence again recently as well, and he told me the next season of Shrinking is going to be like a decent time jump. And does that mean you guys are taking a break, or narratively you're just kind of putting a time jump in
I
there?
think it's going to be a narrative time jump. Yeah. I'm growing my hair in an attempt to help sell that time jump right now.
I can't wait to see the Shrinking season 4 hair.
Like, whoa, it's been a while. Look at his hair's longer. How many years has it been? Yeah.
Wowee.
It's commitment.
Look at the shitty beard he grew.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right, guys. They're going to push me out of here. The movie hits theaters on April 24th. It's delightful.
Oh,
so
thanks, man.
can't wait for people to see it.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Thanks so much.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.